Is Islam anti-Semitic? Of course not. Islam has been sent to all of humanity, and it is anti-prejudice, anti-racism, and anti-bigotry. Well, the Quran asks us to deal kindly with people who are not the enemies of Muslims, and specifies who these people are. Allah does not forbid you in regard to those who did not make war against you on account of religion, and did not expel you from your homes, that you deal with them with kindness and justice. Allah indeed loves the just. The last line in particular, Allah indeed loves the just, has been interpreted by some Quranic scholars to mean that Muslims should have good relations with all sects and religions. The Quran says that even those faith groups that were not following Islam but lived righteously would receive appropriate rewards from God. Indeed, the faithful, the Jews, the Christians, and the Sabians, those who have faith in Allah and the last day and act righteously, they shall have their reward near their Lord, and they will have no fear, nor will they grieve. The Quran also contains numerous verses that confirm the teachings and prophethood of all previous prophets, such as, "We have sent down to you the book with the truth, confirming what is before it of the book and as a guardian over it." Not enough yet? So let me tell you that Prophet Moses is the most mentioned prophet in the whole Quran, mentioned more times than any other individual, 136 times. The story of his life is described in various sections of the Quran and mentioned in the book Moses. Indeed, he was exclusively dedicated to Allah and was a messenger and prophet. Sometimes individual Quranic verses have been taken out of context by people trying to prove that the Quran is anti-Semitic. Let's look at this verse, for example, one that is often taken out of context. "Surely you will find them," meaning Jews, "the greediest of all people for life, even the idolaters. Each of them is eager to live 1,000 years, though it would not deliver him from the punishment, were he to live that long." What matters is that this verse had been revealed to Prophet Muhammad when he had migrated to Medina with the Muslims. Only a few Jews accepted Islam at first, and the Prophet had made a peace treaty with the other Jews. However, some of the signatories soon breached the treaty and tried to sabotage the mission of Prophet Muhammad. For example, they tried to cause divisions within the Muslim community because they feared losing their power to the Muslims and did not want to accept the prophethood of a man who was not from the Jews. This is also why these Jews were considered great enemies of Islam and received a strong reprisal in the Quran. In practice, throughout history, Muslims and Jews have lived alongside each other, in fact benefiting each other. When Spain was under Muslim rule, and in particular from the 8th century CE until the end of the 11th century, Jewish culture flourished, and it has been called the Golden Age of Jewish culture. A more recent example was in World War II, when the Grand Mosque in Paris provided refuge to the Jews fleeing Nazi persecution. So don't let them present to you Islam's zero tolerance of oppression as anti-Semitism.